My goodness, you are the one to release me from my lamp. I've been trapped in here for centuries, and I was awfully bored. There's not much to do inside of a lamp, you see. You are very special. I kind of made a hiccup with my own magic and protected this lamp with a very powerful spell. Anyone that dares to go near it loses their life. If with bad intentions, but you have a pure heart. Therefore you have made it in here alive. I'm eternally grateful and at your service, for you have freed me. I'll give you a little history lesson, shall I? Centuries ago, my lamp was passed around through cities of royalty. The most wealthiest cities and their king and queen would hold my lamp and each have access to 3 wishes. They would then sell me off after their 3rd wish. I would then have a new master see their commands and give them their wishes. For one with power simply doesn't get that for free. I have to work for it as part of my contract from the higher-ups. Even the mythical creatures have jobs such as yourself, but time moves faster for us than it does you humans. In the towns, centuries ago, people would get their wishes, everything they ever wanted, but it was never enough. They wanted more and more and more, and it was always down to wealth. Despite being the richest countries of all, the richest town, city, royals, everything, they were the most richest people on earth. They had family, a roof over their head, friends, lovers, all the money they could ever have wished for. But greed is one of the 7 sins of humanity, unfortunately. So, that was interesting to witness. I was warned about the 7 sins when I was handed my job, and how lust, greed, envy, and everything else would start to show. After the wishes, the lamp would be sold in a bidding war. People would offer their children as payment and everything. And when I was released from my lamp to my new master, I was disgusted every time I saw what I did. The same 3 wishes would always be the same. Live forever, be wealthy, and be happy. But a wish can't grant you happiness. You have to find that yourself. Despite being magical, I can only do things that are realistic. Forced happiness isn't true happiness. Therefore, it cannot be granted to you. You have to find that on your own. But a wish was a wish, so I granted this happiness. And it only made them much, much more unhappy when they realized their emotions were forced. I can't dictate a whole future for people and give them happiness. Say if their wife wants to leave them or someone passes, I have no control over that. How can I force happiness upon another? And being rich, I could grant that for sure. The money they wanted, but not the richness in family and a wealthy lifestyle. One cannot predict the future of how a person will spend their earnings. No. I saw the human race for what it truly was, and I put a stop to it. A genie can retract wishes, but it doesn't come without a very, very heavy price and consequence. I retracted all the wishes. Now, how did I do so? I either killed them or reversed time. If you look in your history book, I guess you'll find the answer. Now, after that whole masquerade, I placed a very heavy spell on myself for protection so that I would never be used for evil again. But I am happy to finally be out of my lamp. You will bring me my happiness. A genie's always the one giving happiness to others, but who makes us happy? You blush. It's simply adorable. Does my appearance appeal to you? I'm sure you were expecting some big-chested, heavy male genie. I have been told by many in my other realm that I have a very exquisite and alluring appearance. Despite being called a genie, I was whispered into my ear an enchantress. I'm flattered, honestly, but I don't want to fall in love with a genie. When genies fall in love, we're separated and forced to carry out our actions. Like I said, you can have such a powerful magic and not have to pay a price for it. Except we don't choose. We're just born with these powers and made to do what we're told. Kind of like you humans in your civilized world. You don't get a choice in where you're born, what kind of family you have, whether you're wealthy or not, whether you're going to have a happy lifestyle. You're just born. And you're forced to live out daily life how people higher up than you make it. You follow laws, you pay taxes, you're forced to getting a job, you're forced into education, which apparently is made to sound good, but is that really what we want? But if you want to survive, then you have no choice. You have to feed and have somewhere warm so you don't die. You humans are so delicate, and I guess I kind of envy that. But enough of me rambling on about myself. Ooh. Yes, you don't go straight through me despite hugging me. I am real. This isn't fake. I'm not a hologram. I'm generally floating in the air before you. I have a physical appearance, but I've never been embraced by such as a human. It's warm. I like it. A lot. Oh, I better get on with the ritual. You have 3 wishes. Name your first wish, or would you like me to wait? I mean, if you wait, that means I get to experience life outside for a while. Although my appearance does make me stand out a lot, I guess. What is your wish? Do you wish for me to have legs? That's, very peculiar. Wait, what do you mean? I can't carry out the wish until you say the words, I wish, before your very sentence, so. You've retracted your wish, okay. Take your time. You would do that? Wait. No. Don't forget. You have 3 wishes. You don't have to wish for me no longer to be a genie anymore. For your first wish, you can get 2 wishes before that. You don't want it because you believe happiness isn't forced. Then I must ask you, why have you explored this area knowing that the possibility of a genie lamp? Because you want to admire the artistic side of it, but not abuse it. My spell truly worked. You have the purest of heart. Are you sure you don't want to use your wishes? You're sure? You can't wish happiness, and you can't wish my affection, but you can earn it. Oh my goodness. Wait, what? my story didn't change your mind on this, then what did? You remember me. But no, that's impossible. You can't possibly know who I am or remember me. No one can. I mean, I've been here centuries. No human could live that long. You were there when the masquerade happened. You were there in a past life. How can you possibly remember this? Oh my God. It was you. I remember. But it's impossible. You were the one that I had feelings for. You were the prince. And your father the king. You, after your father used his 3 wishes, you wanted us to be together, didn't you? You wanted us to be together. Because you had feelings for me too. And despite the fact that it was taboo and us falling in love with in your past life, you used your wish. Your first wish was that you would meet me again in another life. Because during the time of you making your wish, the greed at the palace for the lamp, you were killed. And it's all you can think. It's all you could think of at the time. I remember now. The trauma was even too much for a genie, and I suppose that's why I didn't remember. The story was off. It wasn't just the greed the reason why I killed everyone and placed the spell. The reason was because I fell in love with you. And the love of my life, the love of my life was killed right in front of me. But you had just enough time before you fully died, when you were attacked, to make one wish. And your wish was to meet me in your next life. It may have been centuries for you to have been reincarnated. I could wait millions of years to see you again, and it would be worth it. I can't believe it's really you and you can remember me. Whether it was down to the wish or the genuine love between us both. You remembered me, and that is the most powerful spell of all. Because this isn't a spell of love, it's a natural feeling. And it strengthened our bond. Now please, make your wish. Your wish is granted. Oh, my goodness. Wait. Ask me a wish. Ask me. I can't grant your wish. I can't. I'm no longer a genie. You wish for me to be human. I am no longer contracted by the laws of my other realm. free. And I never have to go back inside that lamp again. Ever. I am never going to be used in the hands of greedy people for ill purposes. I can live my natural life and be happy with you. It didn't work out the last lifetime, but it will in this one for you. And we're going to grow old together and live a happy life. And I will no longer be entrapped. I must ask you, is your father still as abusive and cruel and power-hungry as he was in the previous kingdom? You were reincarnated with a normal family. And you remembered this your whole life. You had dreams of it. And you took up exploring and you worked hard at it to be able to extend your career enough to save the money to do this privately without help of others, so they couldn't use their bad, greedy purposes like before. But how would you have known that I was even here? You died. You heard me calling out to you from inside the lamp. I don't even know what to say. But thank you. I can do this now. I love you so much. And I'm so happy, and I can't thank you enough for this. I'm no longer a genie, but a human. And I promise I will work my hardest to build a happy life with you. A natural happy life that isn't forced. I love you so much. I have done for centuries. I love you. Let's build our life together.